All right. Good evening. 10 o'clock on, let's see, Sunday, June 11th. Came out to work on the race car for a few minutes. We just got done having some good family time and had a couple minutes before bed to work on a couple things. So I've been out here for a couple minutes today, working on a few different things. So I'll be here. I did find out that both of my transmission temperature or transmission fluid temperature sensors that activate the cooling fans were both leaking because, like a nincompoop, I put them in and I forgot to Teflon tape the little brass fittings. So I took that all apart, front and back, Teflon those up to they're nice and tight, and shouldn't have any more leaking. I guess I haven't checked. Let's see. Yeah, no more leaking. That's where it was leaking. Yeah, you better stay out, cat. Meow. Beat it. You'll get in here and get lost forever. Anyway, took care of that. That was earlier today, and then when I came out tonight, I went ahead and figured out how to, let's see if I can turn my light on here. I figured out how to tap into the last part for the relay controller for the transmission so that there's a lot of, you can hear it clicking over there. The last thing that I needed to do was hook up the sensor wire for the brake pedal switch so that, I don't trust you, cat. I'll get in here and I'll never get it out. Anyway, so hook that up so that the relay controller could have the appropriate signals to know when to shut things off, power it up. And while I was doing that, I was checking everything because I never could get the transmission to go into reverse. And I also adjusted my cable correctly on the transmission side. Went back and forth a few times and figured out what it needed, so that's good to go now. Although I think I remember I need to tighten up bend the cotter pin on it. Anyway, but it shifts correctly now and doesn't get hung up on everything, so that works out good. I had a major goober mistake. I realized that on this relay, which sends power to the inside of the transmission so that it can go into overdrive and all that stuff, I was never getting any power to it until I came in with my diagnostic light trying to figure out what's powered up to what. Well, I just had the relay wired sent kind of backwards, essentially. So it was never sending any power to the transmission. So it would never activate overdrive. It would never let me activate reverse, a few other things. So I got that figured out, and it's in much better shape now. At that point, once that was done, then all my buttons started working correctly. You can hear it all clicking when I use it. My lockup button actually does work as well, and I actually have reverse and everything now. So I wanted to show you real quick. So let me open the door back up and we'll do a little start video. I'll put the camera back on the trusty coffee can. All right. Let's see what we can get here. This is high tech. All right. Well, hopefully it does not fall off. Let's see if we can. So I'm gonna start it. I'll try. Park is easy. I'll go to reverse, and I'll activate it and show you. Go to neutral, and I'll go all the way down to first. I'll let it activate in forward gear. Then I'll activate the transmission brake so that you can see the rear tire stop. And I'll bump it a couple times so that the wheels just barely turn. I'll give it a little bit of gas while I'm activating the transmission brake that locks it all together. and I'll let go of the button and the wheels should start spinning. It's on the jack stands. I'm not going to do anything too violent. Small stuff. I've already done it a couple times, just testing, so we should be okay. Once I'm done with that, I've got a second. I'm not really going to give it any gas. I'll go to third. And once I'm in third, I'm going to activate overdrive. Once I activate overdrive, I'm going to push the button for the lockup converter, which is what normal cars do. All cars normally do this stuff for you with automatic transmissions, but because this is a high horsepower performance build, I want control over all of it the way I want it to be. It's not necessarily just straight automatic. I could probably program it that way, but not right now. Not messing with that. Once I have that all activated, I should be able to hit the brake pedal. You'll see the brake lights activate, and it'll kick it out of the lockup converter. It'll kick it out of overdrive, which in some cases is similar to what regular cars do. Not always. It's like kicking it out of cruise control for regular cars. And then I'll shut it all down. Okay, I'll try to give you a wave when I'm going to do each thing, but let's do it. I'm going to open the garage door. Start up. Okay, hopefully all of that came through okay and you were able to see everything. I seem to have a transmission now. I still have to top off the fluid. I think I've only got 9 quarts in there, and I don't know exactly where it is, so that's why I'm not doing anything too crazy with it. Seems to be working all right though. You can hear where the engine stumbles a little bit the more throttle I give it. Obviously it's not going to build boost, and I don't really want it to right now, but starts easy, goes into the gears, I can give it a little bit of gas. I think I could toot around in town driving it. Might test that this week. I did add insurance to it. I need to get an inspection done or whatever, and then get over to the DMV for some plates. Getting closer. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.